couple of days ago, I did a dedicated video on how Etheria Restart was destroying their game after it was revealed that their new event was very heavily catering to players that were spending a lot more money than free-to-play players do, were utilizing refreshes, how they were nerfing characters, buffing bosses, that this was honestly an abysmal first week launch. Last night, it was only 10 hours ago when I uploaded this, it's sitting at almost 20,000 views. I uploaded a video going over additional nerfs, additional buffs, but the worst of all were instances where players were getting double charged, triple charged, and more for things that should not be possible. As an example, in the video that I did, which I urge you to go ahead and check out, a guy purchased a $100 single pack. You can only purchase it one single time. He was charged twice. The customer support, they confirmed that he did get double charged, and they then proceeded to state that they cannot refund him. They will not refund him at all. Players have been charged 3-4 times. It's obnoxiously bad, and essentially, for all intents and purposes, you are to blame for it, which is terrible. That makes this a scam. This is a scam. They were scamming players of all of their money. Then, as of the last several hours, Etheria Restart's devs responded. They finally responded after days of silence. It took them long enough. Enough people have quit. Enough people have made Reddit threads, YouTube videos covering the situation where our voices were, to an extent, I guess, finally heard. We're gonna go ahead and go over that. If you have not already though, go ahead and join my Stix subreddit. This is where we were first made aware of what was going on, and we keep you guys up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Here was their apology, a letter to all hyperlinkers, recent changes and future plans. This is a new apology from Etheria Restart. We extend our sincerest apologies to all the players who love and support us for the discussions and concerns sparked by recent in-game adjustments. Over the past few days, we've received substantial feedback. Yep, I bet this was a clusterfuck. Regarding the recent balance changes, we deeply understand that these adjustments did not fully consider your gaming experience and expectations. No shit, Sherlock. And there were shortcomings in both communication and execution, which caused distress and concern and lots of players quitting. We value every player's voice immensely, and we apologize for not managing this matter appropriately. I mean, it's not like this is your like, let's be honest here, this is not your first gacha game, so you should know how to handle and manage things appropriately. Don't lie. We have given the issue careful consideration, I bet. We solemnly pledge to take the following measures regarding the balance adjustments in question. To provide a more stable and predictable gaming experience, we have decided that major balance adjustments, including characters, equipment, and core gameplay, will be strictly scheduled during the fixed window between the end of an RTA season and the start of a new one. This means that during an ongoing season, we'll avoid large-scale balance changes that impact core gameplay, except for emergency fixes for critical bugs. This will allow everyone to engage in competitive play, progression, and planning in a stable environment. I mean, this should have been the case by default. You shouldn't have had to have adjusted this after people complained. This should be hard-coded into the game by default. Blessing Galore event optimization. We have been closely monitoring your enthusiasm with the Blessing Galore events and appreciate the valuable suggestions provided during the testing phase. After carefully listening to your feedback, we've decided to launch an exclusive Blessing Galore event. The exclusive Blessing Galore event is set to start on June 21st and will last for 2 days. Just 2 days. Okay. During this event, investigation threshold and GP outposts will have double drop rates. I mean, that sounds good to me, but only 2 days. Players are already complaining about a lack of resources and how difficult it is, but I mean, yeah, 2 days is better than nothing. In addition to expressing our apologies, we've prepared the following rewards for all hyperlinkers. A redemption code that gives you a mental stabilizer, 10 anima prototypes, and 200,000 Etheria coins. Cool. I mean, that's not bad. I know players wanted a free 5-star selector, but they're not Kudo. They're not Kudo. They're not gonna do it. The expiration date. Oh, so you have 1 month. You have 1 month to redeem this, and then it expires. This should be permanent. We thanked every player who shared their opinions, waited patiently, and continued to support us. The best way to handle this is to let us reset the characters that were affected by the changes so we can get our lattices back. That is true, and I think that this is actually where this comes into play. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Animus reconfiguration reset event, June 16th. Devs listened finally. But is it enough? Let's take a look. After carefully considering player feedback, we acknowledge that the primary request is for a reset option for the affected Animus. Primary request, that is, that's true. We are preparing to revamp the Animus reconfiguration event on Monday, June 16th. The event details are as follows. The updated Animus reconfiguration event includes 3 different resets. The first reset is free. This is great. While the next 2 require a certain number of Hydra crystals, this is not great. All 3 resets should be free. This is your fuck up. This is your fault. This should be free. This should not cost anything at all. The event duration is 7 days. Thank you again for your love and support. And that is it. Okay, so they apologized. They addressed the nerfs and the buffs. They are allowing for players to reset, but the one core issue remains. Players aren't getting refunded. You state publicly, even if you are the ones responsible, you will not refund players. It doesn't matter if they're charged $200, $300, $400, $500 due to your own incompetence. You refuse to refund players. That is a scam. That makes you a scam. You are scamming players. It doesn't matter. These changes are great. They are fantastic to hear. You guys are listening to some extent. The reason you are listening is because everyone is quitting your game. Everyone is upset with your game. To get devs, to get publishers, to get studios to listen, you hit them where it hurts. Their wallet. Unfortunately, that doesn't really matter to them too much. Why? Because they're double, triple, quadruple charging people. They're charging people excessive amounts of money, and they're not giving it back. They're keeping that money. They have not addressed this. As of the recording of this video, it's 8 a.m. in the morning roughly right now. So as of recording this video, editing this video, there is no official comment on the refund situation. I don't know if there will be, but that right there is a huge red flag and is one of several indicators that they do not care about their players. They don't care enough to refund their players. Now, I would love for them to change this, to begin refunding the egregious amount of players that have been reporting this. You can go ahead and check the dedicated video I did on this just last night. There were literally 500-600 comments here, and dozens of them are all players reiterating the same thing. I was double charged, I was triple charged, I didn't get anything. You need to address this. If you don't, there will be no coming back. This right here, this is all a great step in the right direction, but you can't half-ass this. And that is, as of this video going live, what is happening. If they do decide to refund players, I will do a dedicated video on it, and I will let you all know that they have remedied everything, that they have approached and successfully accomplished the compensation, the reimbursement of all their players, and they are finally moving in a good direction, and the game might be worthwhile at that point. But until then, good changes, a good start to going in the right direction, but nowhere near enough and nowhere near being in a state that people can promote and actually recommend. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.